So, 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
You forgot, didn't you?
No, it's our anniversary. How could I forget?
Because you forgot last year.
Yes, but actually, I already got everything planned. It's a surprise.
Great. You know how I love surprises.
Well, yes. To give you a little hint, dress for warm weather.
Okay. Sounds great. Seems like you have your life together for once.
Yep, just good old me remembering. Right now, there's someone scrolling through their phone, taking photos, and they're not even looking down at a screen. In fact, they're just looking out in the abyss. And what's crazy is there's a small band on their wrist that kind of calculates their movements and gestures and allows them to go through their phone. They could be scrolling IG, they could be on Facebook, sending text messages. All of this is happening without us even knowing. And with this wristband comes a pair of glasses that does all the work for us. You see, eventually what's going to happen is probably our phones are not going to be the main device we're looking down at all the time. We're going to be looking through. And that brings us to smart glasses and where they're at and what the future holds. Now, before you condemn me in the comments, this isn't a leak. This isn't a sci-fi futuristic video or what's coming ahead. This is actually what's happening right now. Something that you could buy on the shelf at Best Buy or wherever you buy your electronics that are sitting there right now for purchase. So the question I want to bring to you today, are smartphones dying? And our smart glasses going to be taking over? Because I remember back in the day when we had the Palm Pilots and the Blackberries and we had physical keyboards, when the iPhone first came out, everyone laughed at it and said it's way overpriced and no one's going to want to lose the physical keyboard. Here we are about 2 decades later, and truly every phone manufacturer has adapted to the full touchscreen display. And why should we care? Well, because the biggest companies of tech are pouring billions and billions of dollars into this technology. Not necessarily stopping at the phone side, but the AI glasses, smart glasses, whatever you want to call it, that is truly becoming more and more of the future. And it's in our homes, it's on our heads, and in our stores already. Here's the part that's gonna mess with your head a little bit. You've probably been around people that have already been taking videos and scrolling and photos and being in the outside world where they're navigating through their glasses. We're in a moment of time where you essentially don't even have to pull your phone out anymore to do the bare essentials. Now you could send a text, make a call, hear some music, record a video, or even video or FaceTime a friend or family member. Now, if you haven't noticed this, that's because that's exactly what they want. It's not that they're trying to hide anything, but they want to bring this futuristic realm of sci-fi out there in the world where hardly anyone really notices. That's on purpose because a lot of these companies, they already knew we didn't want people to be wearing these glasses where they look like something from RoboCop, if you know what that is, or a sci-fi movie, or have an Apple Vision Pro on their head. Apple Vision has their purpose, but it's not something you really want to wear to a coffee shop unless you're trying to make a viral video. But in the reality of it, they want it to blend in with the everyday world. They want it to look like you just came back from the beach, but you recorded the time with your friends or your family having a good time. Now, you're not going to go swimming with them, but you could be on the sand, playing volleyball, eating your lunch, eating your dinner, and it gives you that whole POV experience on the fly without necessarily being so obtrusive of holding a DSLR or a phone in someone's face. And if that has happened without you noticing, that's the whole point. That's exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to implement in our everyday lives where we could hardly ever notice. So what do these smart glasses actually do? Are you able to open up your fridge and have it scan all the items inside and break down for you what meal you can make next? Well, yes and no. We're not perfectly there yet, but the advancements have already started happening, such as turn-by-turn direction if you're walking down the street in New York or you're in LA and you want to know where you have to go without pulling out your phone. Or say you're riding a bike and you want to make sure that you're on the right path and you make the right turns. It's not really that safe to look down at your phone or to pull your phone out while riding. But what if there was a cooler part or a more controversial side of it where it could make you a better person, better at sales, better at presenting, or better at negotiating on a live deal? Or say you're trying to get your way out of trouble with your wife because you forgot something important coming up, or you're trying to convince your kids on why they should eat the broccoli and not just the mac and cheese. It comes to a point where AI on the smart glasses is actually gonna not just give you the directions when you're going down the street, but it's gonna allow you to have live conversations, not just translating, but also what to say next, how to keep the person you're talking to engaged. Well, I feel like that's where the technology is heading now. Imagine someone whispering in your ear the best and the right things to say. Imagine you're on a date, first time, you don't want to be awkward and you don't want to be weird, and you know how to relate and you know how to say things. This may get a little scary and kind of sound like manipulation, and people would just be coming off as fake. In real life, do we always go on a trip to Mexico or always on a boat? That's kind of what social media is. We kind of just post the highlights of our day, highlights of our trips, of our month. We don't post the time we're arguing with our kids or the kids are having a meltdown all the time. We only post what's good. So if you're on a date, you're on an interview, or you're at a business presentation, and you're only speaking what has utility, what has purpose, and you're not rambling like I do on and on, it's only gonna just enhance your life. Kind of like how back in the day they said calculators were cheating and that we didn't need all these tools and we need to send mail through USPS, but now we just send an email in seconds all the way across the world. That's how I feel like the utility of smart glasses and AI is really gonna stand out. It's not necessarily telling me how much eggs or flour to add. That's cool, but we all know how to cook and it's really not that complicated unless you're a Michelin star chef. What's really gonna make an impact is imagine being able to have a better conversation. Imagine being able to go out there and be yourself and add a little bit more to the conversation without sounding like, a loser. Because you are a loser. When you wake up every day and you don't have AI glasses on, you are a loser, you are a loser. Now, if you don't like that, I suggest you get your current glasses and put them, think about your desktop computer, right? Imagine 10 years ago, I said, no one's gonna really care about a desktop computer. They're all gonna have a piece of glass in front of them and they're gonna doom scroll on it from anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day. Look at your screen time right now. I guarantee you it's more than 2 hours. Do you ever find yourself outside of work being on a computer that long? Probably not, because it's not that entertaining. It's not that engaging. It doesn't have that much utility. You can't take a desktop computer with you to the beach or to a coffee shop. I mean, you could try, but it's very bulky. Instead, we have our phones. Now imagine that in our glasses. And Meta's not alone. We have Google coming out, partnering with Warby Parker and Gentle Monster and all these other brands. Right now, they're just doing the intelligent eyewear where it's just like audio and stuff like that. But it's going to get to the point where these glasses are going to get faster. They're going to get thinner. They're going to have more capabilities, just like we've seen with the iPhone. You go back in 2007, the iPhone was round, it was bulky, super slow. I believe it even had a removable battery. Now the iPhone and Samsungs and Googles of the world, the phones, they are competing with DSLR cameras and it's all fitting in your pocket. Now, right now, smart glasses are just a niche product and you probably have a friend that's really techie that has it and maybe I have one too. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and throw your phone away and just rely on these smart glasses. That would be pretty foolish, but you can see where it's going. Just like the desktop computer was bulky, big screen, big box, is super slow. Now our phones are faster than the computers that were out just 10 years ago. Now imagine another 5 years. I think it's going to happen faster and faster because camera augmentation and AI, it's not just a camera lens that's taking video, recording like a Ring doorbell. It's actually going to be captivating AI sequences. And what that means is the camera is going to be able to be smart and learn and think just like a human. That's where AGI comes out and all these other things are going to add to it. So the language model gets smarter and smarter on these glasses. It's truly just going to know everything about us. Imagine the glasses knows your wife's face when she's annoyed, when she's bothered, and you go up and you say, "Hey, sweetie, what's wrong? What can I do to help?" I believe it's something to look into. I believe it's something that you could bring into your life slowly, and it's just going to become more and more normalized. You're at a restaurant, you could go up to the host, somehow convince them to get you a table right by the water. Or you have a waiter and they look a little flustered and you kind of know what to say to keep them calm. Every situation is just going to get more and more enhanced. Not only is it going to help you speak better and know what to say on the fly, but it's going to learn human behavior. It's going to learn human reaction. And when you look at it like that, it's only going to make our lives improve more and more. I'm excited about it. I don't think it's going to truly happen overnight. We're still going to use our phones. I think the camera on the phones are going to be the standard from now on, and the DSLR and mirrorless camera is going to fade, and that's only going to be for like prosumers, techie, nerdy people like maybe you and I. So is the smartphone dead? Probably not. Of course not. We still have a long time where that goes away, but I feel like the smart glasses are going to integrate just like the desktop to the laptop, to the smartphone, and now AI glasses. So what do you think? Are you gonna hop on the AI glasses train? Are you waiting? Does it sound gimmicky? Or have you really done the research and seen how it could truly advance our lives? I, for one, I'm excited for it. I'm probably not gonna buy some right away, but I feel like once it gives me live reasoning, or I could have a better conversation, better business deal, make a client feel, more comfortable, and I'm not rambling like I do every day in my life here, then I think that's going to be the tipping point where we're like, hey, I think I could keep my phone for a while longer now and go ahead and upgrade to these glasses. So that's where the future's coming, and I hope you're going to be ready for what's going to be coming up soon. If you guys like the rest of these videos and you want to see more, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.